Welcome to Naked Man Blogging, Volume 7, June 4th, 2008. I am your host, Naked Man Blogging. Kind of played with the light, brought it up front. Thought I'd check it out this way. Eventually I'm going to get this lighting right so I can use the green screen behind me and blog wherever I see fit. And we'll see how that rolls. But that's not today. Today is a continuation on the exploration of the B word. And this time I'm going to use it as the B word because I was concerned, or I am concerned, that by using the word, actually enunciating the word out, I may violate Google/YouTube's terms of service, even though this is an educational blog studying usage of the words. And you can Google the word on Google. I guess that's kind of redundant, Google the word on Google. I wonder if they say you can Google the word on Yahoo. Now, using the word Google as a verb, nobody ever uses the word Yahoo as a verb, but then again, Yahoo, I guess they might be because of what's going on between Yahoo and Microsoft. You know what I mean, they definitely, there's Yahoos, and Yahoo as an exclamation of excitement, but I am digressing from my point here. The B word. I was thinking that this would be kind of a social experiment, but I did study to see if there are other uses of the B word that might make it appropriate for use in conversation. And it seems to be limited, if we step away from slang, to a reference to the female of the canine species. And having said that, since man and dog have traveled from cave together, there is a B word in almost every language. Most languages have both nouns and verb versions of that, which means most languages have basically the appropriately defined usage of the B word, female dog, and obviously some other version of the word that probably isn't exactly friendly. Interesting, I was thinking about the B word, and then I started thinking about the N word, and I thought, I wonder if the N word ever had any appropriate usages. And so I used the internet and dug it up, and it was interesting. I know I'm digressing again, but the N word in the United States was not considered derogative for a little bit. Now, we know that's BS, because back in the day, when you referring to a dark-skinned person who was probably either not considered human, not considered an independent citizen, was considered chattel and or property, or the both. I guess that's an ignorant usage of the word chattel and property in the same sentence, but you get the idea. By definition, referring to somebody as the N word to refer to their color of skin is really referring to them as that second or no class citizen that's doing a lot of manual labor for nothing. But yet, now I'm using the B word like some people would use the N word. And they really do have similar usages and similar ways to get yourself hurt by using them. For example, there are communities, in this case the black community, where one individual can use it as a term of endearment to refer to another individual. This happens with the B word as well. At the same time, somebody could walk into that and hear that and say the same thing to one or the two individuals that are talking to each other, and they could suffer a serious challenge to their health. Same with the B word. You know what? I absolutely guarantee you, there are ladies that call each other, hey, yo, you my, you know what, B word inserted. And there are other people that could come up, like even the boyfriend could come up and say, hey, you my, and might find that paring knife that she keeps in her purse stuffed between his eyes. So I always say that if the word could get you hurt, find a different word. And it doesn't have to get you physically hurt. For example, using the word at the job could be considered sexual harassment, and you could face quite the interview before you are fired. And we know that right now, sexual harassment is like a pendulum. And typically, that pendulum swings in the direction opposite of the direction that a male would want to go. So basically meaning that If you're a guy and you sneeze in the wrong time, it could be considered sexual harassment. I absolutely guarantee you, if you use the B word, you're going to have an issue. And even if you're using it kiddingly, and somebody says, "Oh, that's cute," and that person's your friend, the next minute, a year later, they could use that word against you to cause you a lot of grief. But the B word has a lot of other uses as well. It's used in card games. You know, if you put the B word in front of the word "and," that refers to a hand in poker that is lower than a similar hand. For example, somebody gets 4 aces and you get 4 kings. You have just got the B word inserted, "and," and you lose. We already talked about it in the previous blog in the queen of as the queen in the game Hearts. There's also another usage in poker where you can get the B word with past tense as basically getting beat. Other uses are in Southern California and probably other parts of the country. If you flip a B word, you just made a U-turn. Miss Smith, you should not have flipped that B word inserted at that intersection. I have to give you a ticket. And you would probably say, "What a B word," and then you'd get another ticket for being, I don't know, adversarial to a police officer or disrespectful. He probably wouldn't give you another ticket. He'd probably find something else to write you up on that would take you to jail. And you'd get maced or tased or something like that. And you don't want that, because we know there are situations there's enough chance to get maced or tased and you're just minding your own business. But using the B word is liable to get you jacked up in one fashion or another, unless it's somebody you know, and that person better be sober, because they might not understand if they are not sober. In any case, the B word. Find a better word. That's the B word of the moment, better. Find a better word than the B word, because if you do use it and it causes you grief, you will thought, "I could have had a different word." This is Naked Man Blogging, Volume 7. I am Naked Man, and trust me, I am naked. Oh, I can't go there. It's comfortable. Have a great day.